Glacier National Park is hands down one of my favorite places on Earth. In this episode, we will be showing you part of the park that we didn't get to explore last time we were here, the Going to the Sun Road. The Going to the Sun Road is the only highway that runs through the middle of Glacier National Park. This road spans 50 miles through some of Glacier's most spectacular views and attracts visitors from around the world each year. Before the completion of the road, it took visitors roughly 3 to 4 days to see the main attractions of the park, and the expenses for the trip were more than most people could afford. In order to fix this problem, it was decided that a trans-mountain road would be built. Construction for the Going to the Sun Road began in 1921 and was completed in 1932. Since the road is a famous attraction, there's going to be a lot of people here, but that doesn't mean that you can't find your own little slice of heaven.
I got a little adventurous when I got here, and I decided most people come up to right around there, and then if you're adventurous like I am, you can climb up a little bit higher and you can get even farther away from the people. I can barely hear the cars from over here, mainly because it's waterfall. They're drowning out the noise. It's very beautiful, and you really kind of just get this whole view just to yourself, which is just awesome.
Located at the highest point on the road and at the Continental Divide is Logan Pass. Logan Pass is a popular visitor center that is surrounded by spectacular views of the Rocky Mountains. Located behind the visitor center is the trailhead for Hidden Lake. This short hike is very popular amongst visitors because it lets you go out and really take in the beauty around you.
So right now we're on the Logan Pass trail to Hidden Lake. We were just there, now we're heading back, and I can tell you it's a really kind of fun walk. We arrived at around noon, and the parking lot was full, and there was a lot of people. But now it's around like 3 or something now. You can tell the crowds have really thinned out. While you're hiking up here, you gotta cross. At least when we're here, we had to cross a few of these kind of snow patches, and they're pretty slippery. So watch out when you go on those, because they're a lot more slippery than you think. But other than that, the views are phenomenal here, and I totally recommend this hike. It's only about 1.5 miles to the overlook, and it's totally worth it.
The view from Hidden Lake was beautiful and was well worth the hike from the visitor center. During our second day of exploring the park, we decided to take a boat tour of St. Mary Lake. During the tour, the guide told us about the history of the park and some cool facts about the lake. The boat also took us up close to St. Mary Island, which gave us some breathtaking views of the scenery around us. Halfway through the trip, the boat docked and we were able to take a quick hike to this beautiful waterfall. Hiking is a great way to explore this park. However, since you are hiking in bear country, it is important that you follow a few safety rules.
Mainly, you guys want to really be loud. Make sure to have a conversation with the people you're walking with, and make sure you just kind of let your presence be known, because when bears, usually when they hear people, they usually like to get off the trail. So being loud and having maybe a bear whistle or bear bells is a good idea to have, just so you're noisy and the bears know that you're there, and that they'll get off the trail, that you know that, because they know that you're there. Another thing is this right here, bear spray. You can pick it up for about I picked it up for about $40, and this is really, in my opinion, a must-have, because if you do see a bear, this is really, really important. It shoots about 30 feet. The can empties in about 7 seconds, and what it is, I think it's really concentrated pepper spray, and that is saved, I believe, many people's lives. And this is really just a must-have, just in case. Hopefully you guys will never have to use it, but just in case you do have to use, or just in case that situation comes, it's good to have this. And then, other than that, don't feed bears or any other wildlife. When you feed the wildlife, they become more used to humans, more willing to approach humans. And obviously, any wildlife can be dangerous. They're wild, they're not tamed, especially bears. We don't want bears coming up to people. So don't feed wildlife. And other than that, it is really beautiful here. And if you take all those safety precautions into your mind and you follow those, then I'm sure you'll have a fun time here too.
I'm simply in circles, running, head in the clouds. I'm coming closer to finding, breaking the atmosphere. A breath that feels years in making, the silence of memories taking me over and over, surges of urgency. But if tomorrow never comes, today was burned in my memory. If tomorrow never comes, I did the best I thought I could. But we can't disagree. Thank you so much for watching. We hope you enjoyed this episode. Make sure to subscribe and like us on Facebook. We'll see you next time.